How is working memory measured in ADHD? Imagine trying to remember a phone number just long enough to dial it, but then losing track as you get distracted. That's a bit like what working memory is all about. When it comes to ADHD, understanding how well someone's working memory works can really help us see what's going on inside the brain. So, how do experts actually measure this tricky skill? Well, they use a bunch of different tests designed to see how much information someone can hold and work with at once. One common way is through computerized tasks. These are like brain games on a computer where you see a sequence of numbers or pictures and have to remember and reorder them. For example, you might see a string of numbers and then be asked to repeat them backwards. These tasks are good because they're consistent and can tell us if someone has trouble holding onto verbal or visual information. Another popular method is called complex span tasks. Think of these as multitasking tests. You might be asked to read a sentence or count objects while also trying to remember a list of words or numbers. Afterward, you recall the list. This kind of test mimics real life more closely because it shows how well you can juggle multiple things at once. There are also standardized batteries like the automated working memory assessment. These tests have different parts that measure how well you remember words, numbers, or visual patterns. They give scores that compare your performance to others your age, helping to pinpoint specific weaknesses. Sometimes, assessments combine different tasks, like the NBAC test paired with response inhibition tests. The NBAC asks you to remember if the current item matches one from a few steps earlier. When paired with go or no-go tasks, it shows how working memory and impulse control work together. Visual short-term memory binding tasks are another tool. These look at how well you can remember visual features that are linked together, like color and shape. They help identify if visual memory is affected in ADHD. All these tests are usually done on a computer in clinics or research labs. They give clear, measurable data about how well someone can hold and manipulate information. This helps us understand how working memory issues contribute to daily struggles like staying focused, managing tasks, or controlling impulses. In short, measuring working memory in ADHD involves a mix of tasks that challenge the brain's ability to keep information active and work with it. These assessments are key to figuring out what kind of support someone might need to improve their daily life and functioning.